Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. We're here in Orlando and we're going to take a look at some of the Confederate monuments here, some of the grave sites, and it's a really neat graveyard here, Greenwood Cemetery in Orlando, Florida, Central Florida. So come with us guys as we check this out. And the first thing you see is this beautiful monument to the CSA. Man, that thing is beautiful. 1861, 1865. Kind of an overcast day. But the section here is just dedicated to the Confederate past. Here's Barksdale, CSA 1832-1920. Here's Andrew Jackson Barber. Very nice. William Warren Barber, private, 10th Florida Infantry, Confederate States. J. Terrell, Company D, 4th Louisiana Cavalry. He was a sergeant, 1834, 1914. Daniel O'Rourke, Confederate soldier. Beautiful old monument. Leslie Horn, another. Here's one, our father, Captain Wright M. Carter. Pretty neat. Confederate captain. At 1909. Samuel W. Shepard. Stevens. Like an old cannon here. I was just talking to a gentleman here at the cemetery, and he said this was one of the items that was moved over here because you know, they're moving monuments away from schools, and the U.S. 1864 stamp on that. So that's an original there. Let's see what the plaque says. It's a parrot gun used in action at Gettysburg, July of 1865. Presented by Annie Coleman Chapter, United Daughters of the Confederacy, Orlando, Florida, 1957. Miss Elmer E. Jones, President. Wow. Guys, now there's a piece of history here. Greenwood Cemetery, where you've got an actual cannon that was fired at Gettysburg. There's one side of school and they moved it out here, so if you want to see some real Gettysburg Confederate memorabilia and items, amazing. It's actually right here. Wow, that's awesome. Another Confederate grave. Just so many of them. I've got the flagpole out here. Let's go over here to the front section. Check it out. So here's the monument of the Reverend George W. Hardaway. And he was in Company B, 4th Battalion. Reverend George and Mary McDaniel Hardaway. There's his official military tombstone. So that's pretty neat to see a Reverend. James B. Parton. George Weisinger County, Company B, 15 Mississippi, wow, infantry. And the Mississippi regiment took a beating out there in Gettysburg. I believe they were part of the biggest charge. And you've got some really old ones back here. James W. Williams. Otis. There we go. And J.L. Wiggins. It's a nice little section they have here, just for the Confederate graves. But you gotta really love the monument they've got here for them. And guys, this cannon is really, really cool. I can't say enough when you see a old artifact from Gettysburg. Make it here because some high school didn't want it anymore at one of their Lee schools. But thank God it's here, being preserved. So let's look around, take a look at some more. All right, guys, so this is not Civil War, but this is the Spanish-American War area of the gravesite here in Greenwood, Orlando area. And I've never seen so many Spanish-American War headstones in one graveyard. So I think this is an honorable mention that needs to be put in the vlog here. And this is amazing. This is, like I said, the largest one I've ever seen with this many soldiers from that war. So, show you this. See some of the names. And then they have a really cool monument here to it all. Camp number 18. Very neat. And these guys are from all over. You know, we've got Pennsylvania, Alabama, and a sergeant, cavalry. Very cool. All right, I'm glad we could bring that to you. All right, guys, so here, this section here, is absolutely amazing. And if you look along the wall, the headstones are like they're guarding the wall. But this is actually where all the Union soldiers are buried. So anything with the northern soldiers, they're all here. So how cool is that? A northern section, Union section, in a southern state. And here's some of the names. Here's one that's Captain Samuel Rothacker and Hudson. So that is kind of cool. Nathan Fogg. You can see the star. That star is a little bit beat up. We'll get you a better star here. So those are the Union markers. George Church, Company F, 85th, and Company H, 188th Pennsylvania Infantry. How about that? That is amazing. So I've shown you a lot of Confederate stuff. Not too much Union stuff because it's hard to find. But we got lucky, you know. This is what adventures here at Malibu and Dad are all about. It's coming across cool stuff like this that I can bring to you guys. One 128th Pennsylvania. David D. Eggerson, Private, Company D, 22nd New Jersey Infantry. So definitely Union territory. That's amazing. There's one from Maine. Like I said, guys, I don't come across these too much, so this is a bonus here when you see a lot of Union headstones. That one's from New York. I love the old wall. It's, you know, right across from the Confederate burial area. The thing that got me was how they're kind of like over the wall here. There's one from Kentucky, Cavalry. Very neat. Let's take a look at their star. This one over here seems to be in really good shape. Here's George S. Case, Company H. Looks like West Virginia. I can't really read that one. Here's a nice shot of the star here. And let me know in the description, guys, if you see a lot of Union stuff where you're at. Because this, you know, I live in the South. So this is what we're going to get here. It's a lot of Confederate stuff, not so much Union. We're not taking sides, we're just documenting. Documenting what's here and talk a little about the history. There's a star there. Grand Army. So it looks like what it says. To our unknown soldiers and dead. There's a cannonball up there. It's very cool, guys. So the Shines and Epps married into the family, as you read there. This is where Susan Epps is at, and her family members. And they are descendants of Thomas Jefferson. So how cool is that? Francis Epps. It's funny how, here's the Shines. Here they are in Orlando, connected to the Thomas Jefferson family. Unbelievable. It's Martha Virginia Epps and Thomas J. Shine. This cemetery has been remarkable with history, guys. Here's one, Dudley S. Shine III. He's a Major U.S. Army. So they have lots of ties to military service and ties to our former president. And here they are in Central Florida, in Orlando. So that's why I always say history is so neat. You can just discover history if you just adventure out to some of these graveyards and just read and learn and meet people out here. We've just met an interesting gentleman. He's been kind of giving us the tour out here of everything, and he kind of turned us on to this. So there are a lot of people out there who are very knowledgeable. Things you'll find in history. Just take time to meet people, and I'm very glad that we meet nice people like him, and we can share this type of history together. Bidwells, more shines. So neat. All right here, guys, in Greenwood Cemetery in Orlando, Florida. Let's see what else we can find. So as we walk around here in Greenwood, another honorable mention is you have World War I and World War II veterans buried here. Here's seems to be a World War I era water-cooled machine gun. You don't see too many of those sitting out in the open, but that's a neat piece of memorabilia to put out here for the veterans. And I couldn't help but notice, as I looked at some of the veterans monuments here, believe it or not, we're right in the air path, one of the Orlando airports. That's why I couldn't fly the drone today. Couldn't get air clearance to go up. But as you can see, it's kind of like in a triangle here. This is a World War I and II section. But this one really caught my eye. The helmet someone left here for Fred Bromberg of California, 24th Battalion Company, Air Service, died July 1939. That's something you don't see every day. Someone leaving an old World War I steel pot. So lots of veterans here, guys. I worked at the base hospital in World War I. There's a second lieutenant, Harry F. Christ, U.S. Army, World War I. And then it goes all the way, some more veterans over there. Just amazing. Honorable mention, just want to show that to you guys. Let's see what else we can find. Hey guys, welcome back to Malibu and Dad. Well guys, we had a great day. We saw so much. So I just want to do this closing. I want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for coming along with us today. I want to give a special shout out to Jay. He's right here behind the camera, and I want to thank him for showing us around here at Greenwood Cemetery in Orlando. So get out, guys, adventure, enjoy what's around you. This is completely free, and you can learn so much history, and that's what we like to do here on our channel. So have a great weekend. Love you guys, and we'll take care. Bye-bye.